Hey there, Rydall here, and I want to talk today about 4 critical strategies for self-mastery and success. And I want to forewarn you that for some of you, these are going to sound like I already know that. But I would almost bet money that even though you know it, you're not actually living it. And I know this because I've worked with tens of thousands of people, and I still find after constant training and coaching, a large majority of people do not have these critical pieces in place, and they're trying to find other shortcuts and hacks, and they're not doing some of the most important, most obvious, and most proven strategies for self-mastery and success. Okay, so you're ready? It's vision, it's practice, it's plan, and a planner or a calendar. So in other words, you need to know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, every road is going to get you more lost. Number 2, when you know where you're going, the vision, the goal, you need to, as Gandhi said, become the change you want to see in the world. You need to begin practicing being that person, the habits of thinking, feeling, being, and doing. Number 3, when you know where you're going and you have a practice, you need to also have a plan that includes your daily practices to become and embody the character of the vision or the goal you want to create, and you need to put it on your calendar, okay? Now, a vision without a plan is a fantasy. A plan that's not on your calendar is wishful thinking. It's not going to get done. Everything else that has momentum, everyone else that has agendas, that's what's going to fill your life. As Brendan Burchard says, your inbox, your email inbox, is a nice place to organize everybody else's agenda, right? So lacking your own clear vision, clear direction, clear destination, that you have a practice to keep anchoring and embodying it, and you have a plan so you know day by day, week and month by month what you're doing to move toward it, and it's on your calendar so you've actually prioritized it and structured your life around it. Without those 4 pieces, it's nearly impossible to make any real or sustainable progress. And I am telling you what I know for sure. And if you're spiritual and you want to be mystical and just be, an ascended master and all that, I want you to know that you're probably so stuck in heaven that you're no earthly good to yourself. You need to have roots. You need to know how to be in the world. You need to replace your wishbone with a backbone, right? Because most spiritual self-help, self-improvement people are struggling, and most of them do not have these pieces. Most of them still don't really know and haven't taken the time to refine and define, what do I want? Not what the world says I should have, not what I merely think I should or could have, but what do I deeply, deeply desire? What's the life I want to create? What's the way I want to contribute? Who's the person I want to become? That takes time, that takes focus, and there is nothing more important in your life than getting clear on that. As it says in Proverbs, where there is no vision, the people perish. It doesn't say they have a bad day, it doesn't say they don't lose those last 5 pounds. It says they die. And if they don't literally die, they become part of the walking dead. That's why it's a great TV series. That's why zombies are everywhere, because it's a metaphor for the zeitgeist of our times when most people have bigger flat screen TVs than they do a vision for their life. You must make it a priority above all else to get clear on what you really want, what you really stand for, what you want to create, what you want to contribute, who you want to become. And then you have to make a real plan. And again, that plan has to include 2 things. How you are going to become that person, the practice. And I talk about this in other videos and other areas. But fundamentally, you want to ask, if I was living this already, how would I think, how would I feel, who would I be, and what would I do? And if you then take that and make that a practice, and then you look at the goal and you create a success plan. And when you put those together, you have what I call the quantum plan. Now you are becoming who you must become every day. You are drawing more out of you, and you're getting out where the action is. That's all you need to do. And then finally, you got to put it on your calendar. Because again, if it's not, all the fires that come up, everybody else's needs, everybody else's agendas, and your own unconscious patterns of self-sabotage or distraction, that's going to be what fills your time. And when you can do those 4 pieces, just those 4 pieces, if you just master those 4 movements, you can become a master. I'll end this with one final thing. It's like this one individual that went up to a karate expert or a martial artist expert. They were in class, and they're like, "When are we going to get the go to the mastery level of teaching," or something like that? They were always wanting the next level and the next level and the next level. And the teacher said, "Mastery is practice. You've already got the moves. Master those handful of moves, and you'll be a master." It's like Karate Kid. Wipe on, wax off, right? Paint on, paint off, whatever the painting one is, wax on. There's like 4 moves. And when he embodied those, he became masterful. These 4 moves, if you're willing to accept the mission, will make you masterful. Will begin to put your success on autopilot. So I can't wait to see what emerges for you. Let me know how it's going. And until next time, live authentically, love unconditionally, and follow your destiny.